I wanted to film my July book haul today, so let's just get into it. So I didn't buy a lot of books this month, because I didn't read too much this month. I started my new job, and I was really tired every time I came home, so I haven't been really reading a lot, which I'm very upset about, but hopefully once I get into the swing of things, I'll be able to start balancing a sleeping and reading working schedule. So anyway, let's just get into the books. So the first book I want to mention is Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and after I read One True Loves, I had to get another book by Taylor Reid because I just loved her voice and I loved the way she gave a lot of emotion for each character, and each character's feelings, you could tell that they were different. Sometimes, I know when I was in creative writing, I struggled a lot with having different voices for each character because they all were my thoughts, so it was a struggle for me to kind of figure out different voices for each character. I think she does that. She does a beautiful job on that. And then this book is about alternate realities, I guess you can say. The main character, Hannah, moves in with her friend, and I think she just went through a bad breakup or a trail of bad breakups or something like that. And then she goes to a bar with her friend, and she meets her high school sweetheart, and one side is, does she go with him? And I guess you see that side of the story. And the other one is, does she go back home with her friend? And you see that side of the story, and I guess like what would happen kind of thing. I'm really excited to dive into this. I haven't had a chance, but I know it'll be a really fast read for me once I do read it. And the next book is the one I'm currently reading, and I'm almost halfway through, is Roses by Rose Mannering. And Rose Mannering is on YouTube. She has a booktube channel, and I think the sequel to this book just came out, or it's been out this year or something like that. And this is a reprint of the cover, and it is gorgeous. I love this cover. It's supposed to be a Beauty and the Beast retelling. She's an outcast, so that's a big part of Beauty and the Beast, that she feels like she's an outcast, and that's kind of how she kind of bonds with the Beast, because he's, you know, an outcast. Anyway, so I'm excited to keep on reading this. Hopefully I can finish it eventually, sooner rather than later. The next book is one I picked up at Barnes & Noble, is Diary of an Oxygen Thief by Anonymous. Very realistic account of what we do to each other and what we allow to have done to us. So that made me really want to read this book, but again, I just have not made time to finish it, and it's rather small, so I know I can finish it fairly quickly. So those are the 3 books I purchased in July. Now, this last one is a book I'm borrowing from a friend, and the book is Howl's Moving Castle by Diane Wynne Jones? Wynne Jones? One of those. I love Miyazaki's adaptation of this book, and I didn't even know it was a book until a couple years ago. Miyazaki is a very great storyteller, and that's why I'm hoping that the book has the same, or not the same, but its own kind of version of the same type of magic that Miyazaki's films contains. I'm excited to do a compare and contrast of the two. One more thing I want to show you is this Adorbs vinyl little statue of Belle, since I was talking about Belle and Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite fairy tales and my favorite Disney movie. So, again, I think I like the Disney portrayal of the Disney version the most, just because I grew up watching that movie and I love it so much. So here she is with a cute little face. You see if you can see it. She's just smiling. She's adorable. And again, look at her hair. I just love the detail that they did on her hair, even with the hair in her face right here that she always has. But she's just so cute. Anyway, so yeah, those are the books in the month of July. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you're reading, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy reading!